Namaste and happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there who are spending some quality time and enjoying some precious moment with their families today. For me and Jody, today was a very emotional day. It was Jody's first Mother's Day, and after we didn't thought we could conceive and we got our baby girl Milrose, it's totally special. And as well, it was my dad's birthday, my dad who passed away to suicide, as you might know if you follow my channel. And I just wanted to dive into a class today for all the mothers out there, focusing on low back mainly, but on self-care. And a lot of moms forget to take care of themselves or do not put enough time and energy into themselves because they're busy with kids, busy with the family life. And I would encourage you to focus on that so that you can recharge and recuperate and be better able to fulfill your duties as a mom and a loving wife. So tonight we're just gonna need a bolster and a block for the class. And we're gonna start from just lying down on our backs. I'm gonna invite you to place the bolster underneath your knees, just for comfort. So with the palms facing up, let's close our eyes and just completely relax. Thanking ourselves for taking the moment today to take care of our well-being and do something for us to feel better and recharge. And for all the moms out there, congratulations on being a mom. I can see already with Jody that this is a task that sometimes can be hard to balance with all the other life's obligations. So it takes a lot of strength and courage, and I just wanted to reinforce that on Mother's Day. So taking some deep breath, big inhales and big exhales through the nose, as usual. Trying to calm the mind and release tension and stress with every exhale. Today's gonna be about taking care of our low back, which is an area that holds a lot of tension and stress. And when you're ready, you can create some space underneath your knees just to move that bolster aside. And we're going to be grabbing the block and placing it on the outside edge of our mat. So bringing the left ankle right underneath the right knee, we're going to open up our left hip exactly like I'm doing right now. And when you're ready, we're going to allow our legs to fall back to the right side. And then your left foot should rest on the block exactly like I'm doing. So from here, the right hand's going to grab the left ankle, and then keeping both of our shoulder blades in contact with the floor, you might want to pull on that left ankle with the right hand so you can feel a deeper sensation along your IT band. And then you can close your eyes and just relax. This is very good for your low back and to release the IT band, which is attached to the low back. So being a busy mom, it's ultimately important that you create opportunities for yourself. So you might want to get a babysitter, ask your partner or husband to take care of your kids while you take a moment for yourself. But ultimately, you want to be able to do that so that you don't forget that you are an individual and that you need to take care of your needs. Otherwise, people won't do it for you. Your kids won't take care of your needs, that's for sure. So you have to make that time and space for it. And from here, we're going to bring our hips and knees back in the middle. And we're going to shift our hips to the left side of the mat. We're going to slide our left leg a little deeper to the right so that both knees come in contact, just like this. And with the right hand on the exterior side of the left knee, we're going to twist everything to the right, coming all the way down. So that's going to hit your low back. So we're just going to be exploring that to go more in depth with the release we're trying to accomplish here. invite you to uncross your legs, bringing them back to center very slowly, shifting your hips back to the middle of your mat. And now from here, we're going to take the right ankle and place it underneath the left knee, just like this. And then we're going to grab our right ankle with the left hand and allow everything to turn to the left side of our mat, keeping both shoulder blades in contact with the floor, and then looking up towards the ceiling. You can close your eyes and relax. And we can slowly bring our hips back to the center. From here, we're going to shift them to the right side of the mat, sliding our right leg a little more to the left so that both knees come in contact. And from here, we're going to allow everything to turn to the left side using the left hand on the right knee for support. You might feel a release in your low back or a crack or a pop. It's totally normal. It should feel good. And we can slowly release, uncross our legs, bring everything back to the middle of our mat. You might want to wiggle your hips left to right, which feels really good. And from here, I'm gonna invite you to turn around and make your way to your belly. So just turn around, place your elbows underneath your shoulders, palms down on the floor, and then we're just gonna work on releasing our low back again, which is the goal of today's practice. And if you're a mom watching this class today, you might notice that this peace, quietness, and stillness was exactly what was much needed for you in your busy mom life at the moment. So thanks for joining us on the mat today. From here, we can place our palms in front of our mat and push ourselves up into sill pose, which will deepen the sensation you're experiencing in your low back and the release as well. If this is too much, you can drop back down to your elbows and stay into Sphinx pose. And we're gonna slowly lower ourselves down onto our stomachs, flaring out our elbows, placing our palms one on top of the other in front of us, and then resting our forehead on the back of our palms. Just taking a moment here to relax. from here, we're going to push ourselves up slowly onto our knees. And then touching our big toes together, opening up our knees, we're going to move ourselves into child's pose. So you want to bring your glutes in contact with your heels, knees on outside edges of your mat, and then bringing your forehead all the way down to the floor. And we can slowly walk our hands back, raising our upper torso, coming all the way up and then closing our knees. And I'm going to invite you to walk yourself slowly to the middle of your mat, crossing your ankles, sitting down onto your mat, and then moving your legs in front of you. We're going to be making our way back to the floor. And we're going to get into banana pose. So from here, we're going to walk our legs towards the right side of the mat until it stops. And then we're going to cross the left ankle over the right. Then moving our upper body to the right side of the mat, making a curve with our body. We're going to grab onto both elbows, bring our arms above our head, and relax. You should feel the nice stretch and opening on the left side of your body. And we can slowly uncross our legs, bringing them back to the center very slowly, and then bringing our upper body back to the center. Taking a moment here to allow our body to reset. And then we can start walking our legs towards the left side of our mat, crossing the right ankle over the left, moving the upper body to the left side, and then grabbing onto our elbows and bringing our arms above our head, allowing the right side of our body to open up this time. So we can slowly release our arms, uncross our legs, walk them back very slowly to the center of our mat. And from here we're going to stay in Savasana for a few minutes, just to conclude today's class. So it's important for you to remember to take care of yourself so you can take better care of others. In the end, nobody's gonna take care of yourself beside your own self, so you gotta take the time. And if you do, you'll see that you'll feel a lot more balanced and grounded. You'll be a lot better at fulfilling your duties as a mom. So let's bring back our focus to our breath. Noticing how our low back feels from when we started today until now. You should see a difference. It should feel really good. So very slowly you can either stay in Savasana or come all the way up to the seated position. So that felt wonderful. I just wanted to say thank you to all the beautiful, kind, and dedicated mothers out there. Without you, none of us would be here. So thanks a lot for that. For those of you who like what I'm doing, please subscribe to my channel. Share the class with your friends or family members. Or you can always donate to my PayPal account, which is very much appreciated. So we're just gonna grab our hands, place them together at our heart, sitting up straight, lowering our shoulder blades down, closing our eyes. We're gonna take one of the biggest inhale we can take. Filling your lungs full of fresh air. And on the exhale, you're gonna be releasing any last bit of tension. So bring your focus to those last tiny remaining parts of your body that are holding tension and exhaling it out. And that's it for today's class. So once again, happy Mother's Day, have a beautiful week, and I'll see you next time. Namaste. Bye.